Hello and welcome to this video. Today we'll be looking at tips and tricks for War Thunder. If you could, please like and subscribe, it helps me out a lot. And yeah, let's get right into the video. So to start off, we're going to go in ground battles. It doesn't have to be a target with radar or anything, just this is the first one that I got. Go into options, then go down to common, where is it? Ground vehicle battle settings. Go to this one, and then you want to turn off grass and tank sight. This is a very annoying one, and it can be very cheesily used to kill your opponents and their targets, okay, your target. Also turn off this during already active battles. Turn off that because that is quite annoying and will help you out a lot if you join an already active battle. So we're going to start here. So we're going to quickly hop into our plane. We are going to take off. Ignore the guidance and stickers on the back of the tail. So yeah, just quickly take off in your plane and your test flights. And it doesn't have to be an F-16. Just this is the one that I used for demonstration. Go into controls here and keep scrolling down until you find, where is it? There it is, jettison secondary weapons. So if you've got secondary weapons that you don't need, or you are, well, just weapons that you want to get rid of, I would suggest getting rid of that. Assigning that to a button, and it's the same here with drop additional fuel tanks. Because let's say you accidentally put your fuel tank in and you don't want that. Well, that's what to do. So then you can just jettison those just like so. And then you'll have to click it again, I believe, to get rid of the last one. Just work with any aircraft that has fuel tanks, such as the F-15, F-16, Stickers, etc., etc. You understand what I'm saying. So yeah. So we're gonna hop back into our tank here. Doesn't have to be a radar one. Remember, doesn't really matter. And then look, you see, there's no grass in sight when you go into the gunner view. So we're gonna quickly go into options here. Then we are going to search up commanders, but you can just put COMM. Or however it's spelled. Click on this one, the first one that pops up, and then put it to either one you choose. It does not bother me, it is your personal preference. So then obviously you'll be able to change to the commander site. It's good for like the Bradley and stuff, but yeah, I'm not going to obviously use it because I don't personally like the commander site, but it's work for different people. So we're going to go back into options, and then after that we are going to go down all the way into, where is it? Air battle settings. Also you can change your aircraft's hood and stuff. I personally like to have it red just because it's more vibrant and I can see what it is. Keep show pilot in cockpit, keep that off, then it's easier for you to look around and stuff. If you go down here to crosshair, you can select your crosshair. Mine is personally that one because, well, it's just I think it's the best and easiest to use. And also you can do your TAS and stuff. We are going to search up radar, or just put RAD, whatever, it's your choice. And then here it is, use rectangular radar indicator. I think that's what it says. Turn that to yes. Okay, it's probably off by default, but you want to turn that to yes, because it's going to help you out a lot in aircraft like the F-14 and stuff, F-15, F-16, just anything that you want to use. So quickly go into controls and then search up, well actually don't, I can't even remember what it's called. Just go down, you don't need to search anything up. And where is it? Where is it? Just keep going down until you find it. There it is. Wait, no. Yeah, there is. Crosshair lighting. This one is a very important one, as for it lets you change your crosshair lighting. So look, that's black, and then boom, it's red. You see? See the difference, how easier it is to use if you got thermals or anything else. Just it's an easier thing to use, if you know what I mean. And just it's just better, if you know what I mean. It does get activated by default on a night map, but they are like 25% chance of getting one if you in ground battles and like 0.1% in air battles. But you know. Oh, by the way, I'm pretty sure this will be by default. Go into controls, go down to smoke grenades. Here it is. You want to put that to a keybind. This will be helpful, okay, in a battle, and I promise you it will be helpful. And you can do this, fire from special guns. I would select these if you're using the BMPs or whatever. Fire from secondary guns, fire from that. Let me just quickly go into the BMP and I'll show you what I mean. So we're here in the BMP-2M, got the missiles loaded up and everything. So if we go down to controls, look, you see, LB and A, that's going to be your missiles, okay? So when we click it, boom, 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 you see? And then if we go back into controls, R is for your machine guns, okay? And test that out, you see? Works just like that. If we go back down, fire from secondary machine guns, which is just the grenade launcher. And then obviously you've got your main caliber weapon for RT, as I like to use it on controller. As you can see, it kind of, yeah, should be able to pen the liquid one. There we go. Yeah, it is a very, very interesting and good vehicle, I would say. If you want me to cover this vehicle, then let me know, and I will probably end up doing it. So we're gonna go ahead and quickly load into a battle. This is the only, it doesn't have to be a ship, just this is the one that I like to use. Click LT and D-pad up on controller to switch to main caliber guns. LT and D-pad left and bottom is to switch. You see what I mean? You can LT to the left is to machine guns, and down on D-pad with LT is missiles, I'm pretty sure. But only some ships have this, such as like the Areta or P196 or whatever it's called. So I'm just going to use this as a representation of the missile's capability, because they have different tracking modes, you see. They have they have this one, which I don't exactly know. They have the targeting one, and then that, as we've got it on right now, is the leading one. So where's the plane? I'll show you what I mean by it. There it is. Look, lock on, and when I fire, okay. Actually, I'll save my missile because it's a bit too close to lead. I don't actually think you can lead with this map, but yeah. Wait, give me 1 second. Right, we've got the target locked. So when we fire, there we go. Hopefully, see, you've got to have it quite far range, but some mobility things such as the Panty S1, the Tor M1, stuff like that, they all have this tracking design, but obviously with a easier way of doing it. So look, when we fire, oh crap. Well, pretty much what it does is it leads the target. It's meant for further range use, like couple, 3-4 miles, 5, 6, I don't know. It's meant for leading the target. So then, in theory, they cannot dodge it, because it predicts where you're going to go. So by it predicting this, you cannot theoretically dodge the missile. So this mode is just the direct fire mode. Means you can just literally point over there, shoot, and it'll go right over there instead of trying to lead the target. Let me just switch and switch again. Right. Anyways, this one I'm pretty sure you can't even lead boats, but it's not even actually that good at attacking boats. This missile, but yeah, it can kill them, as you saw earlier. But I wouldn't trust it to actually kill boats, because it's not the best in my personal time using it. But it is a good boat. It's a good design, I guess. It's decent anti-air, really good with the missiles, just for long range, not close range. If you're gonna do close range, just get someone else. But as you can see, this is all it does against the boats. It's not the best. I don't think you can even ammo rack. Well, almost, but you get what I mean. It's not the best, but it can do the job. Stuff like the Panzer. I don't have the Panzer. That's why I'm just using the Bravery boat for an example. But yeah. Editing NJ here, just letting you know that I forgot to mention this in the video, but you can actually fold down the categories. So if you click on the rank 2 and stuff, it'll fold it down. I didn't do this in the video, unfortunately. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I'm sorry about that. But yeah. Anyways, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. This took me a lot of time of my day and hours and stuff of editing, getting the resources and stuff. So please like and subscribe. And yeah, with that done and out of the way, I'll see you soon. Bye.